Welcome to another episode of Smith Boyer D. I think this is episode 252.5.
We've been at it for a while.
Yeah, but we restarted. I think we're at like 4 or 5. Maybe this is 5. 6.
252.5 sounds good to me. I'm Joey. Part of the Smith in the Smith Boyer D. Celebrities like Eminem bitching about people wanting his autograph when he's taking his shit, and it's a part of the territory. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna talk a little on that today because I kind of think it's bullshit. I'd like to hear what you guys have to say. What are you dealing with today, Will, on this Memorial Day weekend?
Well, I wasn't too stressed out about Eminem today, but other than that, the weather's nice today. I think our actual Memorial Day is going to be rainy and crappy. So,
sucks for you guys.
It does suck for us, but try to enjoy it best we can. Yesterday, went to Ellensburg, the jewel of slightly eastern Washington. It's good. We like Ellensburg.
Ellensburg sucks.
Ellensburg does not suck.
I heard Ellensburg's like the scum of Washington State. Or is that Yakima?
I think that's Yakima for sure.
Oh, okay.
It's where people go to die.
Yeah, actually, no, they got a nice little riverway walk. We went on a couple mile walk, and then we went downtown, had a really good lunch at like a bar and grill, had a couple whiskeys. There's a whiskey bar. They had a farmer's market that we weren't even expecting, but it was there too. And then
you stayed the night over there or just for the day?
No, it was just a day trip. And then and then they have that those big antique mall fruit stands,
Oh yeah.
They had one of those, so we dropped by the antique mall and bought some crap.
Yeah, we used to stop there all the time.
Yeah, and then came back, so it's been a good weekend.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't recommend Ellensburg as the destination of Washington, but it was our second time there, and we kind of like it, once a year, just it's pleasant.
Way to fuck up the transition, Will. Jared, how's your weekend going?
Well, it's going all right. Got a nice little 4-day weekend happening, so still got tomorrow off, and just cooked a brisket for 17 hours, so a little tired today. But
do you have to be out for the entire 17 hours?
I slept for a few hours, but you got to kind of
check on
it here and there and make sure the temp doesn't get too hot or whatever. Yeah, that's about it.
I went and saw Mortal Kombat this morning. Finish him.
How was it?
Mortal Kombat 2. It was good. Saw some good trailers. They're actually coming out with some decent movies. Jason Statham's got a new one that looks good. Well, Jason Statham and Denzel Washington, they could do no wrong.
They can't. So, I mean, you can't go wrong with them. So
I'm gonna see it fucking regardless of what it is. But and then Street Fighter, although it's not it doesn't look like it's rated R like Mortal Kombat did, catering to the adults. It kind of looks like one of those gimmicky teenage bopper type movies, and so I don't know. Street Fighter was cool because back in the day, Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat were pretty much hand in hand. I don't think Mortal Kombat may have had the edge just because of the finish him aspect of it.
But Street Fighters was first, though. I feel like Street Fighters was first, and then Mortal Kombat became more popular, but after Street Fighters.
Yeah.
So
they don't have they never had a Street Fighter movie yet, have they?
I feel I think they definitely did. They
did back in the late 90s, I think, early 2000s. Okay. But it was a really shit. I don't think it did very well. So, but anyways, yeah. So I just wanted to get your guys' opinion. So, all right, let's dive in here. So I'm watching Vegas Matt. I watch this podcast every day, and I'm not gonna throw shade at them. I think they're fucking awesome. Their content's great. I love gambling, so it's fun to watch and whatever. But they were on their episode yesterday. They were talking about how people interrupt them at the casino when they're filming, and it wasn't the whole crew; it was just Vegas Matt. And you know how, Jared, you watch Vegas Matt too. You know how he gets a little unfiltered. But so here's my takeaway. He's so pissed off that people would approach him while they're recording, and it's you signed up for that. When you started making videos and creating content, you knew that if it blows up, you could be viral, you could be fucking millions of subscribers, and you know he probably gets fucking just shit handed to him left and right. The freebies and the perks of his job. and not to mention the millions of dollars they make from like merch and fucking videos and stuff.
Right.
And it's like, you're a celebrity. And I don't know, I get so pissed off when you hear somebody and they're like, I'm out to dinner with my kids and people ask me for my fucking autograph. Like a professional athlete or a fucking actor or actress. And it's like, okay, like that you signed up for that. Like it's not like you're getting paid $80,000 a year to sit there, and fucking do all this extra shit. Some of these people are getting paid millions and millions and millions of fucking dollars.
Right.
And they want to bitch because somebody comes up and now it does, like, I can side with the fact that it's got to be hard. There's it does have to be hard sometimes, and that's fine if they want to vent about it. But at the end of the day, that's the life you signed up for.
Well,
I mean,
I mean, especially him with his platform being YouTube, the people coming up to him are fucking subscribers. Like that person's fucking paying. I mean, you're getting money off that person. You should embrace it. So.
And it's no different than a sports, like an athlete or an actor. Those people are probably watching your movies. Those motherfuckers are like me, that I can't wait for the next Jason Statham movie to come out. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I saw him. It's like Will was talking about last week about like wanting to see a celebrity out. And man, some of these people probably have never seen a fucking celebrity in their lives. And they see their first celebrity encounter and they're going to be like, oh, let me just go back to my hotel room. It's cool. I mean, anyway,
it is a little bit different, and I think Jared had a good point, which is your YouTube. So like let's be realistic. The pro athletes and the movie stars, they have paparazzi. They have TMZ.
Yeah.
They have like literally
they follow them into the bathroom and shit.
Yeah, they have like publications like after them, like camping out. Now I'm not. I don't know exactly who the Matt was. It gambling. Sorry.
Yeah, he plays slots machines and
I don't know exactly who it is, but like it sounds like he's a popular YouTuber, and I listen to popular YouTubers too. And it's like but Jared had a good point. Like these are subscribers. Like these aren't like every guy off the street does. I don't know who he is because I don't necessarily subscribe or watch him. But like his market is specifically oriented to those on YouTube or whatever platforms he's on that listen to him. So like
those subscribers people, and they're buying
those
his
people
merch.
Especially like how successful he is directly related to those people.
Yeah.
Like so like I kind of get it, like when it's like when you got people camped out in front of your house, or it's like you want to take your kids somewhere and there's like paparazzi with like I can imagine how that would drive people crazy. But for most people that are kind of like normal folks like us that just made it big for kind of a freak of nature thing, like 100%, like those are that's your fan base, and that's how you got where you were. So show a little appreciation.
I embrace it back here, I sign autographs and shit. So,
but but if someone approaches you in the bathroom, like, and that's the thing. I mean, it's like,
there's definitely like, I mean, that'd be pretty ballsy. Like, there's definitely like some more moral fucking compasses when it comes to that. But like, I'll just say this to put it in perspective, like. So whatever you're doing, whether you're an actor, YouTuber, fucking sports player, whatever, CEO of a company, whatever. Okay. It's all about selling your product, right? You're selling yourself. And if going out to dinner and having people come up to you and get excited to see you is a part of it, that's only building your brand, right? So like, I don't know. I'm just, let's use Caitlin Clark. She's a prime example. Like her fucking fandom was nuts. If she came out and was like, fuck you, don't talk to me out in public, and like put her foot down, like it would have stopped and she wouldn't have made all the endorsements. She makes more off of endorsements than she does playing for the WNBA. People buy her because they really like or love her, whatever. I mean, she's got some crazy fucking fans, but people buy into that. And if you shut them out, it goes back to what Jared said. They are buying your product. Whether it's your basketball game, whether it's your likability, whether it's whatever, your sponsorships, maybe they like your sponsorships. They're investing in you, and they're going to continue to make you money. And I just think I think it's okay to bitch about it. I wouldn't want to go out to dinner and have people bugging me. But the people that are like, oh, this has to stop. It's like, okay, let it stop, and then you stop making money. and then let's hear what you're bitching about then. Like,
well, and that's and then you brought that up with Caitlin Clark. Like, she's literally the face of the WNBA. I mean, the WNBA was dead before she got in there, and now she's selling out fucking arenas.
yeah.
So
I wouldn't say dead, but I would say a very slow rise. Like
yeah,
it's taken them so long to build their brand, and they've had some great players over the years. But she was like that injection shot that just fucking shot it through the roof. Like, and there were still people hating on her for that. But anyways, that's a different topic. But
yeah,
well, and most of them, if you like, you know what I mean. If it's like, hey, like a lot, I think the right way to go about it is just to be like, hey, like I'm in the bathroom. That's not the right place to approach me. Like straight across. Like, hey, I don't mind if you approach me, but hey, if I'm with my kids or something and I'm in the middle of a dinner and I just say, hey, nicely, like, hey, I'm eating my dinner right now. We're gonna be done in an hour. If you catch me on the way out, I'll give you an autograph. You know what I mean? Like, there's an appreciative way to like be like, hey, I really appreciate you being a fan, and I'm so glad you like my content. But right now, I'm having dinner with my family. And then if people are like, well, whatever, like that's a whole different story. If like you just but I think the start of it is just to show appreciation of the fact that like you're an influencer and like these people that are coming up to you are big fans of yours, and like that's the reason why you guys are like, why you're successful in making this money. Like you can like show your appreciation in a respectful way and also be like, hey, but right now is not the time for pictures or whatever. So
and I teased in the intro about Eminem, and I'll just touch base on that one too. He is there. Well, there's a lot of people. Griffey, Jordan. Jordan was an asshole. Griffey was an asshole. Eminem was an asshole. There are certain people that just don't, and it's crazy. Like you think of those three guys, and those guys will be always set for life. Those guys are multi millionaires, and the amount of like fuck you they threw at their fans is incredible.
Yeah.
Now they were able to rise above it, but we've seen a lot of people like celebrity status like shit on their fans and they crumble, right?
Yeah.
There are very few like really great ones that can rise above it. And like I say, Eminem, for whatever reason, like he was not, it's not even only in his songs. Like he would go on TRL and be like, look around at the fans. Like he didn't want anything to do with it. And somehow he still has millions and millions of fucking fans worldwide. And it's like,
that's the difference though. But that's like the difference when we're talking about pro athletes and like movie stars, and you know what I mean? Like they sold the records. Like they can lose every fan they have, right? You know what I mean? Like as we're like, especially influencers specifically, are totally reliant on their social media content. As where Eminem has record deals, musicians have record deals, movie stars have their deals, and sports athletes have their deals. And so for me, like it goes double it goes even more than double when you're talking about someone whose market is social media. You really need to like be respectful, I think.
Yeah. I do want to bring up one more real quick. So I'm gonna give Will 2 apologies today, which has never happened. I have never given out 2 apologies.
I wasn't prepared for this.
So, now I'm not going to pretend I'm a fucking racing fan. Like I could give a rat's ass about NASCAR, but, I heard the other day on, what was it, Thursday or Friday, when Kyle Busch passed away at 41.
I heard that too.
And I was like, and I heard like, they didn't know what it was at first, but then they're like coughing up blood and stuff like that. And
he was sick or something crazy.
Saturday morning, it was one of those moments where I was like, it was almost an out of body experience. I was like, and like I said, don't mistake this for me talking about Kyle Busch like I knew the fucking guy and was a fan. I wasn't. It's tragic, and I feel bad for his family. But when I opened up my Sports Center app and the top headline was Kyle Busch dies of severe pneumonia and sepsis. And that's exactly what I had January 1st when I was in the hospital. And it was like, and I remember how bad condition I was. And I just wonder like how many fucking days away like was I from, well, you said it, Will. You said that I looked like shit like towards the end there before I went in. But
well, you were like delirious like for the first day, like for the first few days you were in there.
My
like,
CO2
you had no idea what was going on. Yeah.
I know my CO2 was like over 100 or something. But anyways, when I got out, I felt like, oh, I survived, whatever. And Will was like, dude, you should be at home, man. And I'm like, no, I'm good. I feel good. And he's like, no, you look like shit. And I just kind of remember back to that. And you know what? You're right, Will. I was wrong. Like, I was in no condition to be stopping by the job sites to say hi. Like, but man, like, I will tell you what though, like, that is like a scary thing when you're like, yeah, because it's a good thing I went in when I did, because who knows where that would have ended up.
Right.
Because by the time sepsis had kicked in with me, I think I was already at the hospital, and I think that's what helped. I was already on antibiotics, but yeah, it sounds like he just thought it was a cold. And
sounds like he didn't get it treated right away like you did.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, man, I've had pneumonia like I can't even remember, like 4 times now. A couple times walking pneumonia, and then a couple times serious pneumonia, severe. And it's very hard to tell until it gets full blown. Like, you just think it's a cough because you're like, coughing. You don't really feel that short of breath, but it's very hard to detect. Like, when you have it, it just feels like a cold at first, and then when it sets in, boy, I've been to the emergency room 3 times now with it, like, where it just flares up and it's fucking out of control. And yeah, just be careful, man.
Yeah,
be careful.
but for even before you went in, like, just especially the week before, man, you were just out of it. And it's just like, you need to go get this taken care of. But I think it's more of a reminder to men. Like, I think we all, and I'm just as guilty as anybody else, where it's like, like you feel something, get something, and I'm the same way. It's like, no,
I'm fine.
Fuck
it.
Let's give it a week to pass.
Yeah.
And it doesn't pass for a week, and you're like, well, one more week. It's like, none of us like to go. Like, nobody likes to go to the fucking hospital. Nobody wants to deal with all that stuff. No, we don't want to miss work. We don't want to do any of that crap. But that being said, like, those people that get seen early, like, there are, you know what I mean? Like, it can seem small in the beginning, but if you catch it early, there are a lot of things that can be saved.
Mhm.
And I'm not just talking to everybody. I'm not preaching. I'm talking to myself too, because I'm bad at this. Like, to where I don't want to go to the hospital. I don't want to deal with that shit. Like, I think I can take care of it myself. But if you wait too long on the wrong thing, that could be the difference.
Well, and that's
Yeah,
like
my
I've had a
Go ahead.
cough for a while. It finally went away, but yeah, Joey kept hounding me. He's like, "You need to go
Yeah.
get that checked out. You need to
Yeah,
go."
my wife does the same thing. It's like, I'm just like, it's dragging on. Just give me one more week. Yeah, same fucking thing. But listen to those people that care about you, right? Because they're there for you, and usually they're right. Usually if you're telling them like, yeah, usually you're probably the person in the wrong. The worst case scenario, you go to the doctor, and they're gonna be like, okay, we'll give you this, and let's see how it goes another week. Like, it's, you know what I mean? And my heart goes out to those people that don't have health care. Like, that's the scary thing, is the people that, like, they're not going because they don't have health care and they can't afford that visit.
Yeah.
So they need to pick and choose, like, okay, no, I'm going to die. So, okay, I'll go to the doctor. Like, and that's not like, I have insurance, like, I can go, but I'm just stubborn asshole. Like, there's people that don't have insurance, and that they got to be like, well, no, it's either I die or I go in debt. So my heart goes out to those people for sure. Good topics.
So I got a little topic.
Go ahead,
Or you got something, Will?
No, go ahead, Jared.
Yeah, I can go after you.
Will's just sitting there sipping his Mai Tai.
Margarita.
Hell yeah, Memorial Day weekend.
Memorial Day weekend.
And appreciate your service, by the way, Will, on this weekend. So.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I didn't die, but that's a good thing.
Thank you for that.
For not dying.
So, no, Joey and I, we sell some cards on eBay and shit, and I sold a pretty big card 3 weeks ago or whatever, and like a $1,500 card.
Wow.
And this guy messaged me on eBay saying, "Hey, my son is in the hospital. We don't know how long he's got. It's his birthday tomorrow. Can you do $500 for this card?" So I was like, I messaged him back. I'm like, "Sorry, dude, I can't. Maybe you can message somebody else, but I'm in it too much to be able to, sell it for $500." And then next day it sold for full asking price. But like, I kind of felt like a dick, but at the same time, I think, people out there, and Joey can attest to this too. There's people out there that lie in this hobby.
No, 100%. Like, that was my first instinct when you said that, is like,
well, yeah, you got to tell Will the whole story though. This happens. This happens a lot.
It happens a lot.
This isn't the first time he's got a message.
Yeah, no, I believe that 100%. Like, I see that with stupid shit. Like, I see there's like a Reddit called Choosing Beggar, which is they'll want like a cake or something, and they'll be like, I'm out of work, and my son has this and this, so we're just so broke, and blah blah blah. It's like, and it's really shitty because there are people out there that literally, that deserve it and that are asking for favors, but there are so many more people just looking to rip people off and fake a sob story that it sucks and it ruins it for like maybe the people. But yeah, I would be just as skeptical.
Well, like my first thought was like, if your kid's really in the hospital and you can't afford the card, maybe you should just focus on the hospital bills and shit like that, like shit you actually need instead of a piece of cardboard,
Well, and what call? Like, come on, man! Like, my kid's in the hospital. He wants a card. Like, call fucking John Cena. Like that's I like, you know what I mean? Like, call the Make-A-Wish, man. Like, there's people for like real serious shit. But anybody who's like, I want a free thing because my kid is sick. Like, I don't know. Like, is that really what your kid wants? Because they're sick? Like, it just seems like such a gummy thing. And I'd be. No, that
well, and here's the problem. Okay, like, all right, so like, I won't get too into it, but in the card game, there's there's 1-of-1s. Obviously, it's the only card of that exists. There's out of 10s, which means 10 copies of that card exist. There's out of 25s, and so anyways, and then you get up into your most common cards, and this was correct me if I'm wrong. This was like just a refractor. There's probably, like 5,000 of these cards, 10,000. What I'm trying to say is there's no shortage of these cards, right? So the motherfucker can go through on eBay and look through and find a good price or whatever.
And he could buy one not graded either, just to give to his kid.
Yeah, so
it's the kid's not like, gonna be like, this is a grade 10.
Yeah,
fuck you, Dad.
It's not like there's a shortage of options, I guess is what I'm saying.
Well,
and
kids
it's like,
don't care about the money part anyways. Like, like you said, like it could be a crappiest card. If the kid really loved the card, it could be a dinged up, scratched up card, and the kid would be you know what I mean? Like,
no, and Joey and I did a couple card shows where we worked, and I did these mystery packs, and one kid pulled a like $120 card out of a mystery pack, and then a couple weeks later, I asked him like, "Hey, you still have that card?" "No, my dad sold it." And he's like a 9-year-old kid, and it's like, dude, that's shitty, like.
And the kid was all excited too.
Yeah, I know. It was like one of his favorite players, and he's like, "Oh yeah." But
it's pretty sad.
Yeah,
and I think I'm not like judging, but I think it's a specific thing to like the kind of collectible. Well, it's not specific to the collectible, but it's very common in the collectible community. It's like the same thing as the like 40-year-old dudes camping outside of Pokemon machines, buying every single pack and then reselling them for $50 more per whatever. It's like these people have no shame. You know what I mean? And it's like, and they're scammers. Like that's how they make their living, is by scamming people to give them cheap things that are worth a lot, and then they just resell them. And it's like, man, like that's one of those things I think of as like, you're gonna get yours. Like if you're just that kind of piece of crap person, like you're gonna get yours.
Shout out Whatnot.
Whatnot's
yeah, I still watch Whatnot just because it's like a train wreck that I can't turn away. But I used to buy on Whatnot, and I will not anymore. Like everybody is so fucking shady. It's just so like on eBay, when you try to bid on something, like let's say I'm bidding on a card, you got 7 days. That gives you 7 days to research it, right? So you kind of know going into it what you're not going.
Have you heard of Whatnot?
Under on it.
No.
Okay. Well, eBay, you're gonna be in the ballpark. If you're gonna buy, usually the best way is to bid on it, because usually the bids won't go up and over. But Whatnot, they're like 10-second auctions. Live auctions. And what it does is it creates FOMO, because everybody's like, oh shit, I got to get that card because I'll never get a chance again.
Because I only have like a limited time.
You got 10 seconds to bid on this card.
Is it really 10 seconds?
Even though they can go to eBay and get it for fucking $30 cheaper. But Whatnot, like the prices, it's fucking crazy. Like people will spend, let's say $600 on a card, and then you go and you comp it on eBay to see what its actual value is. And let's say they pay $600 on Whatnot, and the card may be only worth like $450. Like the price increase is dramatic. And then like they sell shoes, they sell clothing, and like there's there's this one kid, what's his name? Bro Souls or something like that. He's actually pretty cool. But he sells
Shout out.
shoes nonstop. And I watched his video. He's got an Instagram video or something where he's like talking about it. He's like, I think he's like 20, 21 years old. He's just a young kid. And he's making like millions of dollars off this fucking platform. And because he gets these shoes, he goes and just, and and there's nothing wrong with it. Like, you know, he's going and he's scouring, he's making money and he's
putting in the
hustling,
work.
that's fine.
Yeah.
But
well, it's not his fault, right? Like,
no,
he's not,
and let's be honest, the people that are buying on Whatnot, like they're just as dumb, just like I was, right? So it's at the end of the day, it's not totally seller. But I will say that it's kind of a disgusting plot. Like it's like I say, I still watch every night before I go to bed because I just can't look away, man. Like, there's people that charge, like you're like in the chat, if you like give your fucking own page a shout out, they'll ban you from their page. Like and then they're like, oh, we're the community. It's like, no, if you were a good community, you wouldn't care what your brother said. Like they're just plugging their show for tonight. Like, or there's like one guy, Joe Hollywood. He's a fucking scumbag. And I don't care if I say that or not. He's the dirtiest motherfucker on there. He'll have people charging like $250 to give a shout out, and people pay it like nonstop. And it's like he's literally charging people just to throw their name in there, which is advertisement, but it's such a huge price. Like, dude, take out a fucking ad on TV. Like at the end of the day, like some people pay $2,500 for that.
I mean,
like,
it's hard to be mad at the person charging what people pay, though. You know what I mean?
No,
like,
I know. At the end of the day, it's a business.
If people are willing to pay that, like it's hard to be hard on the dude.
Yeah, exactly. And you can't fault them for it. But I'm just saying, like from a person looking on, it's
no, I get it.
What's really fucked up is like people new to the hobby, and they're actually in it for the hobby, and then you get these fuckers that are like, oh, this, you know, the bid's at like $10 or $15, and they're saying, oh, it's got to come up, this card is at least $200 fucking dollars, it's got to come up, and then it goes for $300 because some poor fucker bought it, and it's like a $15 card. It's like, you know,
but that is so smart. Like, it is so fucking smart though, because it's like, you know, we've been watching this shit on Q. You know, every time we see supplies won't last. This sale, you can buy this for this. You know, we've been getting fed this for our whole childhoods on QVC and every single
20
thing.
left, 15 left,
20 left, only 15 left. Get them now, or you're gonna miss out. Like that shit sells, and people are like, "Oh my god, I'm not gonna miss it." Like it works, and it is so smart. Honestly, it is so smart for for a marketing company like an eBay to have those tight kind. Because I bet it just you guys have explained it to me. It just creates that, oh my god, I got to get this now or I'm going to lose it.
It's FOMO
mentality.
It's exactly.
Well, what's fucked up too,
I mean,
though,
it's
like,
really smart. Like it is.
Joey's mentioned it before, but I guarantee those guys have people like undercover, like in the room bidding the shit up too.
They have to. Yeah, there's no way that they're reaching their max potential on all their bids every single
without
night,
somebody in there bidding for them, their buddies.
And worst case scenario, they get it back themselves and sell it a week later. Or
there's a lot of scam. Like there's actual scamming on there too, where they'll be like, like they'll have like a break where, like, let's say they'll auction off all 30 teams, right, and then or 32 teams if it's MLB, whatever, and then, you know, if your team hits, you get that card or whatever. Well, they'll have like these repacks where they repack them themselves. And fucking Will, I guess Will's just fucking on his own. All right. But then when they sell the repacks, and then they're like, there's only 5 teams that can hit out of this, and like you're fucked right off the bat. Like, but they mislead you. There's a lot of misleading, and that's probably the most disgusting part of it all, is the sellers that will just not put everything in the description or talk about it on screen. Like I've seen guys where like there's boxes that literally have one. Joe Hollywood's known for this. It says on the box 1 autograph per box, and there's like 10 packs. He'll pull the autograph after the first pack. Well, then everybody's like, oh, well, that box is done.
Right.
And he will go on there and be like, oh, sometimes there's 2. Well, yeah, maybe 1 in fucking 100,000 boxes. It's very rare that mix up and give you two most of the times. Oh, I've seen multiple autographs come out of these. And it's like, well, dude, it says right on the box. So then like people actually think the autograph is still alive because he's like saying there's an autograph still alive. So anyways,
or they pull a case, or they pour a case hit, and then they keep saying, "Oh yeah, case hit's still alive."
Or the case hit's still alive. Oh, we've seen multiple come out, and it's like, no, there's one per case.
No, they
That's
haven't seen it. It's possible they have not. Like, there's just very
So, anyways,
it's like Jared said, they prey on people, but hey, that killed two birds with one stone because you got to talk about eBay and I got to talk about whatnot. Fuck whatnot. So go ahead.
Whatnot.
Will.
Yeah, I like on that stuff. Like I don't know. Like I have a certain I have a certain thing. Like I have a certain threshold that I have to be able to live with myself. You know what I mean?
Were you a big eBay guy back in the day, Will, or no?
Me? No.
Yeah.
I've never done any of that stuff. Like no. I mean, but like I just don't want to rip people off, man. I gotta live with myself. I gotta go to bed at night, and like I don't know. Maybe these people grew up in really like dog-eat-dog houses, or you know what I mean, like households like where it was just every person for themselves. But like I don't want I don't want my money or my success to ever come from like the backs of those less fortunate. You know what I mean? Like if I can't offer a decent product, and that's just a rule I have for myself, and I think probably a lot of us do. Like all three of us, I'm sure, wouldn't feel comfortable like ripping off a kid or ripping off anybody for something. It's like, if I got a product that's worth a lot, I want to make my worth off of it and make my money, but I don't ever want to somebody off. And it's
I mean, how much money are we talking? Like if I'm getting $1 million from this kid, I'll rip a motherfucker off. I mean,
that's the thing.
How much are we talking?
Like now, if I'm getting $1 million off of a billionaire, I'll take their money all day. But if you know what I mean, it just depends on who I'm ripping. Yeah,
like Richie Rich or something, like Macaulay Culkin back in the day.
I'll rip off Richie Rich.
Fuck him.
That's a one kid. Yeah, well, or Dennis the Menace. He's a little asshole, anyways.
He's a little dude.
Hell
yeah. So my topic. So two things I've seen last 2 weeks. So I walk in the park like I normally do, and there was probably let's say early 50s. I don't know, Asian dude, but he was going for a jog in jeans. Now I'm confused. Like I'm just confused. Like I just think serial killer. So like, why is it like maybe he's not a jogger and he's just like, today looks like a good day, I'm gonna go for a jog. Oh wait, I don't have any sweats or shorts or anything else, I'm gonna wear my jeans.
Maybe somebody was chasing him.
See, no, there was nobody chasing him. I was in the park. It was like just me and him in the park. Like and that was my thought too. Like maybe he's in a rush to get somewhere, but it was just a slow jog, like on the trail. Like clearly he was just going for a jog. But it's like, could he possibly, like, is this what it's the only time I've seen him, but it was just like, is there somebody going like, I like jogging in jeans?
It seems pretty uncomfortable, jogging in jeans.
Yeah, it seems like you get a rash on your inner thigh.
It seems like a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like, they don't breathe, right? You will, you're like 100%, you'll get rashes. And it's just like, and how do you not own something, like one garment, different, like shorts or sweatpants or like there's I feel like,
man, maybe he's from Alaska, maybe he just came down here, it was cold up where he was from and he didn't have any shorts
or sweatpants like that. Even the Alaska guys got sweatpants, right?
I mean, it's cold up there. They got sweatpants.
It was probably like,
what if he doesn't like sweatpants?
It was probably like upper 60s low. Like it was not freezing cold.
Yeah,
I mean, do you guys see people like, and it's like, and I can't tell, like, I'm like, do you run every day, or is it like you just woke up today and you're like, I should go for a run?
I have seen people in the gym lifting weights in jeans, but that's kind of different because you're
I've seen people on the basketball court shooting.
No, see, both those to me are like no jeans. Like
I agree. Yeah, I've never played basketball in jeans. But I have seen it where like somebody may be at the park and then they get into a full court game and they're running and
fair enough. I guess in that, like, you're just like you're walking through the park and someone's like,
but just going on a jog, it's kind of fucking.
But wait, who goes to the park in? No, I don't. I don't go to the park in jeans. Period. Right? Well,
I don't know, man. When I hit Friday night, well, you guys have seen me on the weekends.
Yeah.
Friday night, I don't care if it's fucking 20 degrees outside. When I am not at work, I wear jeans 5 days a week. When I come home at night, it's shorts, and when I'm on the weekends, it's shorts. I don't care how cold it is. Like I just, man, I want my legs to breathe a little bit. Like
Yeah. For me, you're same thing. For me at work, it's jeans because I have to wear jeans.
Right.
Other than that, on the weekends or whatever, I'm not at work. It's either sweatpants if it's cold or shorts if it's warmer. It's any combination of the two. Like, or if I have to go somewhere public, I'll wear jeans. But
well, yeah, if you got to go to like a formal something, then yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I just can't think of a reason in my mind where I'm like, I'm going for a jog, but all I got is jeans. Like, I'll go in my fucking underwear before I go in jeans.
You know what's funny about that is going to the gym and working out and stuff. I met Weston at the gym one time, and he fucking brought McDonald's with him, ate it at the gym, and then we did a workout. It's like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool, I guess.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm all for that.
Pounder.
Yeah. That's for the gains, man. You know that McDonald's going straight to your muscles if you eat it right before the gym. That's so good.
Oh fuck.
And then I also want to give a shout out to the guys on Ellensburg Trail, right? So this dude probably I don't know, maybe early 60s, I don't know, a little bit older than us. So like he had his bike like kind of down, right? He was sifting through his backpack. And we're walking up on him, and he like smiles, he waves. I'm like, what is he doing?
Doesn't seem sketchy at all.
No, it wasn't sketchy. No, it was like a nice trail in Ellensburg. Okay. Well, I know just because it's Ellensburg.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, he's cool. So anyway, like he waves,
a piece of candy, but it's cool.
No, it's candy. Yeah, he didn't have candy. Otherwise, I would have taken it. So I see what he's doing. He's going through and he's got like CD cases. And I'm like, why is this guy going through CD cases on a trail? Like what is he doing? And then I look, and he's got a fucking Discman hanging around his neck.
Oh shit! Like on like a chain or whatever.
Something I don't know. Like it was like all hooked up, like hanging off of him. Like I think he had like plug-in headphones hooked up, so he had like all this stuff. And I'm like, this guy, like he doesn't know what Spotify is or Pandora, or he doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care what an iPod is. He's got his CDs and his Discman. And he's happy as a clam. Like he's just sifting through what the next CD is going there. And so I did a little research. Can you guys guess when the first Discman was released?
Okay, hold on. So 2002, I was a senior in high school and I had one. 2001, 2000.
You're gonna be way off.
10th grade. 99,
89,
98, still tape players, 90.
I would
say 97, 98.
84.
84.
Really?
Well, I wasn't way off. I said 89.
Okay, that was pretty good. 84, the first compact disc came out. It was like DC-50 for $350 in 1984.
Holy shit.
I'm like, I'm I was born in 82, and I remember having like a cassette Walkman all the way up till like I was 8 or 9, and I'm like, these things were out like for probably 8 or 9 years before we even. Well, it's probably 6 years after I guess it came out where we could afford it. But I don't know. I thought that was pretty interesting.
I had a Discman when it was like 2004 or 03 when they came out with like the anti-skip where you could like
G-Shock.
Yeah, well,
the G-Shock.
Up until like iPods came out, that's what we had, right?
Yeah,
like that was it. And so they had a good run.
You remember you used to push the button to turn on the G-Shock, and it's like And now that you think back, you're like, why would you have to push a button to
why
make
would
it
I not want it? Why would I want it to skip?
It should already be automatically
Like what the fuck?
Because it made you feel like you were doing something. You're like, I'm gonna turn on going on a bumpy road. I'm gonna turn on the G-Shock.
It's crazy to think about that shit though, because I found my old iPod the other week, and it's like things are fucking brick, and now they have iPhones, and
now we can stream.
You can't even call out of it, so.
Yeah, now we stream while we're at a bike. I'm not limited to just the songs I have on my iPod.
Wireless headphones and shit, like it's crazy.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, look at this guy with all these wires hanging off of his neck. Like, just like, I appreciate it though. Just like,
nostalgia.
I'm like, I like it for you.
I still remember. I think it was my Chrysler 200 or something. I remember the first car I purchased that didn't have a CD player, and I didn't realize it until I got home. I thought it had like a 6-disc changer in the trunk or something. Yeah. And so I get home and I'm like, where the fuck do I put my CDs? I was so pissed off. Like, but yeah, nowadays
it was just Bluetooth.
Yeah.
You remember, like, if you had the one that you could put it in the dash, like, that was the, like, because I had the 6-disc in my trunk.
I had a
You'd have
6-disc in my trunk too.
You'd have to plan what 6 discs you wanted to put in it, and then you could cycle. But if you could just pop it in and out of your dash, man, like, that was nice.
I also have the tape cassette where you could tune it, and then you could play your iPod or whatever. Plug it into your iPod, and then it plays through your speaker.
Really?
Yeah.
But it was a tape cassette?
Yeah. You put it into this tape, and then...
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Had like
yeah,
a wire coming out.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it was a tape you put in your stereo, and then you plug it in. I remember that. I had that too. That's crazy.
I know.
That's crazy piece of invention. Like, yeah, it goes from your iPod to a tape, then to your car stereo. No, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, an auxiliary port to your tape or to your tape deck.
Yeah, but you couldn't just plug it in your car, or there was before Bluetooth, so you had to put a tape into your car that hooked up to your iPod. Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
I don't even know how that worked.
Yeah, I still have no idea how that worked. Like that was incredible. Like that's still to me is incredible technology.
No, that's the most mind blowing thing we've talked about so far is how you can turn an iPod into a tape deck
or a CD into a tape deck. Like either way, yeah, that is crazy. So I was thinking the other day. This was like a couple weeks ago. I was thinking like around actually no, this was about a month and a half ago. April 1st, April Fool's Day, and I was thinking like, and then we just never got around to talking about it. But we should talk about some of the funniest pranks that we have done growing up. Like I remember like I was trying to get my sister, and remember how like you used to wrap the tape around the fucking handhole sprayer around the sink.
The sink sprayer.
And then so that way the
so when you turn it
lever
on
is engaged. So as soon as you turn the water on, it sprays you. Well, my sister always went out at night and to get a glass of water, and so I was like, all right, I'm gonna get her. And so I taped the thing on, and then I didn't realize that she didn't go out that night to get a glass of water. And so we went to bed, and I forgot that it was on it. And my mom comes out to get my dad's coffee ready, and she goes to fill up the coffee pot, and all of a sudden I hear, "Oh my God, Joseph!" And I'm like, "Oh shit!" And like, yeah, so I really got my mom when I was trying to get my sister, and like, yeah,
it's better than your dad. Like I feel like
it
is.
He would have beat my ass, but yeah, I don't know, man. Like I got a bunch of them, but yeah, I don't know what's some of you guys' favorite pranks that you guys have done?
Never really did any.
Me, like the only one I remember, which was really more my buddy than we were probably 10 or something. I remember he did the whole like cellophane over the toilet thing. I think to his mom.
I've heard of that one, but I never done it.
Yeah, and I think she caught it before. Like I think she sat down and figured it out, but she yelled at my friend pretty bad, and I'm like, this is not me. Like I had nothing to do with that. Like I was your son or whatever. But I wasn't a big prankster, but I watched other people do it.
I put my buddy's radio on the Spanish channel one day, and cranked up the volume, and then turned his car back off. So then when he got in his car, it fucking just blasted Spanish music. That was pretty...
Was he Spanish?
No.
What's his name? Jose? No.
Yeah, no.
God, man, I can remember this kind of not really pranks, but dude, I can remember like when we would used to get a bunch of fireworks around 4th of July with 4th of July coming up. It's just, I drove by the fireworks stands yesterday, and it just remember, man, we had some good times, man. Roman candle wars, it was fucking awesome. Like it's like having a Roman candle war is a lot like regular war. Like the more money you have, the better your arsenal is, you know? And so like I always worked a lot. I wouldn't say I had a lot of money, but I always worked a shit ton at McDonald's. So I always had money to spend. It was funny. Like we went to the fireworks stands and we bought, a bunch of fireworks, and we were like, all right, when we get back, we're going to go through the woods and we're going to have a Roman candle war. And so like, dude, like my buddies have 10 Roman candles and some bottle rockets and shit. And here I am with fucking artillery shells and the big fucking bottle rockets that fucking shoot sparks everywhere. And
you brought a gun to a
we
knife
set up
fight.
bases, and I was in charge of holding the fort down. It was kind of like capture the flag. And I remember one of my friends was coming around the corner, and he comes in, and I light the fuse. I've got a mortar. Do not do this at home, by the way. I've got a mortar
We
like
don't condone
facing
this.
like out to the trail.
Yeah, you shot a mortar
And-
at somebody.
Yeah, and he comes around the corner and he sees me light the fuse and he's like, "Holy shit!" He starts running back. Boom! I mean, we're lucky we didn't burn the fucking forest down. Like, but yeah, man.
Yeah,
God, some
I
good
remember.
times.
Yeah, the good ones were actually I don't know which ones are better. Like the red ones were the ones because they crackled, right? But I think the blue ones might have been better for actual wars because they just went thump, thump. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like they didn't crackle and they went further. But actually, I just got this last April Fool's for like the first time in a while, and this is the new modern age. So it was like literally an article I was reading from like my homepage of MSN, whatever, Google or whatever. And I'm just like reading this because I work at airports, so I'm just like reading this thing about the new law TSA is passing about requiring clear carry-ons for all airports now, and it goes into all this how requiring people to have only clear suitcases or carry-on bags to get on planes is going to save all this time with TSA, and it's going to like move airports. And I'm just like sitting here like, wait, I got to get all fucking new clear carry-on stuff,
Fucking
like
talk
both
about
my
invasion.
bag and all that. And I'm just getting pissed off. And I get to the end, and it's like this article is just April Fool's Day, and I just read to the end, and I'm like, holy shit, man! Like this is the 2026 April Fool's. Like I read it online about how they're changing the law for TSA, and they totally got me though. Like I was like Googling like clear, because I see the clear backpacks all the time,
Right.
but the actual like your carry-on bag that you put up in the compartment, I'm like, they even make those? Like, how much is that going to cost? Like, I'm like, is Samsonite behind this? Are the luggage companies sponsoring this? Like, do we all got to buy new stuff?
Nice,
No, it
nice
was all
boxers you
bullshit.
got on there. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, that was my other thing too. I'm like, I don't necessarily want people seeing every single thing I bring into my. Like,
Right.
yeah, I get the bag, my little bag, my over the shoulder bag, but like the one I put up in, like, I don't want everybody seeing all
Why do you
that
have a big
shit.
dildo in your bag? Huh?
Yeah, like I want my dildos private. My fucking my fleshlight, that's private stuff. They don't need to know about that.
I like those clickbait stories that like it's like franchise you never thought would be closing down is finally closing its doors.
Yeah.
And then like you get all the way to the end, you're like, they mention all these like big time stores and you're like, which one is it? And then you get to the end and it's some fucking ma and pa shop that
like
has
you never
like
even heard
2
of.
locations in fucking Arkansas, and you're like, what the fuck? Like,
and you always have to click next. It's like, oh, the first one is this one.
You have to click next fucking 20 times.
Yeah, you have to click next 10 times at each one. You're like, I don't know what any of these are. Like, and you're 10 slides in and you're like, they got me.
Well, that's like the AI shit now on Facebook. It looks so fucking real, and then you got to look in the bottom corner and it says created by AI, or it's like that's getting pretty fucking bad too. The AI shit.
You can't tell shit. Yeah, and like it's crazy because like there's Reddit has is this AI, where people just post pictures. They're like, is this AI? And like I'm sitting there looking at it, I'm like, fuck, I don't know, man. Looks legit to me. And then one person like zooms in on like the tip of this person's finger, and they're like, nope, see how the nails are off? And I'm just like, well, I wouldn't fucking know that, man. Like I'm looking at it, it looks 100%. And all these people are like, nope, they zoom into this little thing and they're like, they see this little like, see how that's a little warp? No, it's AI. And I'm just like, I'm fucked.
Or you see
I have a feel like I sincerely believe that people that can detect AI are gonna be very like you're gonna have like with all the AI coming out to replace people, they're gonna have to hire people to detect AI in the same vein, because like the people that can find all that stuff is like and wait, can you trust AI to find AI? I don't know. That's like Inception shit, right?
Well, and like we were talking earlier about the card thing, AI has been crazy in there too, because like say like Jared's card that he just sold, it was graded, right? And so it's a graded slab. You think, oh well, nothing can go wrong with this transaction. It's not like a raw card where they can say, oh, hey, this is more damage than I thought.
Can't be fake.
It's fucking so. But they're like, people are taking photos and then using AI to show that the case is broke, and then sending you a refund request, and like it's fucked up. Like
I've seen that.
Yeah,
Where
it's bad.
I saw the same thing where someone they were like they sold like they made like a special kind of perfume or something, and someone in the same thing I was talking about, someone sent them back a picture saying this came out broken, blah 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 blah. They sent a picture back of it like cracked and leaking, and the person's like, I sent this out. I had it in bubble wrapped. I had totally protected. This person sent me a picture, and the people are like, they're like, no, like if the crack was that big, it would have all leaked out by the time it got to that person.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
and we, you know what I mean? But that's, yeah, all that shit is real. Like,
But supposedly they can use AI to tell if it's AI fake. And so like some of these cards, well, it doesn't help the matter, like, well, the person, but like later on they can compare it and say, you know, like, yeah, this is not, it really wasn't broken or whatever. I don't know.
But
It's
then you're
fucking weird.
using AI to prove AI, and then it's just like,
Yeah.
it's like, where do we, man, it's gonna get crazy. It's just gonna get crazier and crazier, where it's like, we need AI to prove things AI, but then we can't trust that AI because that
Right.
AI was actually, you know, it's just,
Let's just have the aliens come down. Finally.
Yeah.
I mean,
we're about
there.
time. We're ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope the aliens are better than AI. That's all I hope.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Well,
tired.
What do you guys what do you got going on the rest of the weekend?
I'm gonna finish painting the trim on the shed, and then man, I got home Friday night and I was like, man, I am gonna bust through this thing. I'm gonna get the yard mowed, weed whipped, shed painted. Like, I'm gonna knock this out Friday and Saturday. I did pretty good. All I had to do is paint the trim today, but tomorrow, oh well, aside, I guess I went and saw Mortal Kombat, so it's not like I was slammed all day. But yeah, tomorrow's just relax.
you said got it all done, or do you still have more work tomorrow?
I just got one more coat on the trim and then that's it.
Do it early, man. It's gonna rain.
Did you go to Mortal Kombat yourself today then?
I went by myself. I like going to a movie by myself
yeah.
every once in a while.
Was it pretty packed in there or no?
No.
Yeah, I was in the second row, so I was up towards the screen. I think there's 5 rows total. The last 2 rows I think were pretty full when I walked in.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, for I mean, it's been out for a couple weeks. So yeah, there's still a strong showing.
Okay.
So
we started a new show today. It's not new. I think it's been out probably 5, 6. I don't know. But we just started watching Peaky Blinders. What do you guys think?
I've seen the first season.
Okay.
What is it?
Peaky Blinders.
What the fuck's his name that's in there?
Cillian Murphy.
Yeah.
It's good, man. Like,
it's a good show.
We had tried to watch it a couple times, and like we just weren't in the headspace. And I'm like, but YouTube kept sending. You know, YouTube will just like start putting shorts of shows on your feed.
Now,
and then
that's the one where he gets out of prison and he takes over the other guy's family, right? Kind of, or is that a different show?
It takes place in like the 30s in like
I'm thinking
in Birmingham, England, about these Irish guy. It's like this kind of old like mobster.
No.
Or it's like these Irish mobsters, and they're like kind of running this like they're running bets in Iraq. Like they're like mob. Yeah, I guess it's like a 30s. I don't know. It's good though. Like,
what's it on Netflix or?
It's Netflix. Yeah, it's Netflix. But like it's been out for a few years, and we just started. I don't know if you like, which I know Joey does. If you like Lord of or Mayor of Kingstown, and those, it's very kind of that-esque. But we like I said, we started it once, and you know how like sometimes that first episode doesn't catch, and like you're just not paying enough attention, or you're not in the right headspace. And like I said, just started coming onto my YouTube shorts, and I watched like 10 shorts of this. I'm like, we need to give this another try. And we started watching it. And now we're working our way through our first season. It's really good.
You ever see the Ozarks?
Yeah, I watch the Ozarks.
I'm watching it through again.
I love Jason Bateman.
Yeah,
he's so good.
Yeah,
dude, that was like,
Did you guys watch DTF? That's a weird one.
No, I haven't seen that one.
That's his new one. DTF.
Down to fuck.
You don't watch it. It's with him and David Harbour. It's Jason Bateman's newest one. It's weird.
It's a show or a movie?
It's a show.
Oh,
I forget what it's on, but I think it's Paramount maybe. But it's got Jason Bateman. Yeah, it's like one of the really new ones. But
yeah, he's one of those, like, I don't think if a movie was going to theaters, I'd be like, oh, Jason Bateman's in there. You know who he reminds me of is what was the guy? What was the guy? He was always a supporting role. He was in everything.
Twister was, I know,
or
Pullman?
Tombstone.
Bill Pullman? Oh,
Bill
Tombstone.
Paxton.
Bill
Bill
Paxton?
Bill Paxton.
Yeah, he passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bateman's a lot like him. Like he's in so much shit, and you get a little excited when you see him in something. You're like, all right, and like he's so funny, but he's not somebody you're like looking forward to seeing all the time. But when he makes that cameo or that leaded role, you're like, oh yeah, this is gonna be good.
Well, it's like he's great in like Horrible Bosses, right? And it's
yeah. Oh, he's fucking hilarious in that.
Seeing him in the Ozarks, a more serious role, it was kind of cool, you know.
Yeah.
So,
no, DTF's kind of like weird, twisted, stuff. But you might like him. But
So I have
Peaky
one
Blinders, highly recommend if you like.
I'll have to
just
check that
kinda
out. I've seen it advertised. Yeah.
Yeah, if you like just kind of old school gangster, it's good. Go
So
ahead.
I got one more question before we leave. So Cheerios. First,
What?
okay. First of all,
Cheerios?
this is gonna be a 2-part question. Where do you guys land with Cheerios?
Cheerios, the cereal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like no sugar on them, just regular Cheerios, no honey nut, just regular Cheerios. Maybe a banana. I throw a banana in.
Yeah, I like having a banana in there or strawberries.
I feel like you're coming after me, Joey. What do
No,
you want to know? What's the question?
Just what do you think? Like
in a vacuum?
Yeah, like are they good? Are they bad? That's all. Just
Bad for you or good for you?
no, like taste wise. Like do you
Oh.
like Cheerios? Do you not like Cheerios?
No, they taste boring as shit.
They're pretty plain on their own. It tastes like cardboard on
they taste
their
boring
own.
as shit. Like, if you put a banana and some fucking brown sugar on them, they taste great. But that's because of the brown sugar and banana.
Right.
So my breakfast routine is I flip flop. I have Cheerios one day, and then I have toast the next, and then I have Cheerios, and then toast. Like it rotates. That way, it's like I'm at a continental breakfast. I'm not,
Oh yeah,
throwing
you're totally in a hotel lobby right now.
Yeah, I'm not just holding myself down to one fucking item. Like
No,
you got to
you're
make the Cheerios feel like they got to wait.
You're like
to
Best
get it.
Western on Saturday.
My cereal
morning.
of choice is Frosted Mini Wheats. That shit's
But
fun.
like I'll get home from work, and I've been like lately, like the last couple of weeks, I'll get home after my toast day, and I'll get home that night, and I'm like, fuck yeah, Cheerios in the morning.
Cheerios.
And like, you're right, they're so plain, but like I throw a little banana on there, and I don't know what it is. I just can't get enough of them. I really, honestly, I'd come through the door, and I'm like, I'm not even thinking about my dinner that night. I'm like, fuck yeah, Cheerios in the morning. Like,
there's a lot worse things to look forward to. So I'd say kudos to you. I don't think Cheerios are bad.
I'm looking forward to my brisket right now. Kind of.
Yeah, I'd rather have brisket than Cheerios. But hey, there's nothing inherently bad about Cheerios.
I can't eat brisket anymore.
Sure you can. You got brisket once. Just once.
I made ribs too. Ribs and brisket.
That's exactly kill you. Well, that's the problem. Yeah, I would not care brisket.
So,
well,
yeah.
Should we give our happy Memorial Day episode a closing, or does anybody have anything else they want to cover?
Yeah. By the way, 2 weeks ago I don't even think we said Happy Mother's Day. So happy belated Mother's Day to all you mothers out there.
That's a good point.
Fucking blew that one.
Now we got Father's Day coming up. So
yeah. We'll wish everybody happy Father's Day.
What's Father's Day? Well,
June something.
Okay. Yeah. Well, maybe we should try to remember.
Mother's Day is more important than Father's Day, anyway.
Yeah. Nobody gives a fuck about Father's Day.
It's true.
Yeah,
it's true. But you guys are both fathers, so happy Father's Day to both of you. Congratulations on being fathers.
Thank you.
Well, to all our listeners, just want to thank you for tuning into our Memorial Day episode. And stay tuned for further episodes. Please like, subscribe, comment, do anything you're not currently doing. And from Smith Boyer DeePodcast, we are signing out.
Go eat a foot long.
You got to close out, Joey.
What?
You have to close it.
This is why you guys can't give me fucking
go eat a foot long.
All right, go eat another foot long. You got 2 foot longs now.